Hey, I hope you all are doing well. Thank you for joining today. My name's Lakshmi Anand, and I'm going to talk to you about you being in love with a dysfunctional person and it being a spiritual relationship in your mind, as they all are. They're here to teach us things. So, for our soul growth. And so, we should treat every relationship like it's like the one, a spiritual relationship. Um, so that could be anything from, some people call it karmic relationships, some people call them soulmates, karmic soulmates, twin flames, mirror souls. It doesn't really matter. It's all for our learning and our growth. It will take sometimes like a certain very maybe traumatic relationship uh, for you to go to the next relationship, if you will, or you hang in there with that person and really an aid transforming them by transforming yourself. So that's what this channel is becoming about, and other things. I'm not going to limit myself either or limit you, but so let's get into it. All right. So the spiritual relationships that we find are extremely difficult. Maybe your person suffers from depression, anxiety, addictions, obsessive compulsive disorders, sex addiction, gambling, etc. It doesn't necessarily matter the quandary. Maybe they have diabetes, maybe they have cancer or something like that, and they're going through different difficult transitions and it's affecting you. Maybe they're elderly and you're having to take care of them. So this is all for your transformation and your growth. That is the direction of this channel. So let's assume all of that's true and you're open to the idea. One of the things that we like to look at are different things like Ho'oponopono, which is about taking radical responsibility for all the things that you run into in your life. And you will, just as in like, and I'm going to use some phrases from different philosophies, spiritualities, religions, etc. So hopefully you're open-minded about all that. So there's one phrase that drops from an amazing book, and it says, take the log out of your own eye, or the splinter out of your own eye before you take the splinter out of your brother's. That means basically you've got to change your way of seeing them and yourself actually too. So the way you see, the glasses that you look through are also, that is your reality. That is one of the things that we're going to try to change with this circumstance. And it's not to say that everything needs to be changed. Every person that is, at the end of like their life, their destiny, if you will, and they're about to graduate, as we say, that we need to change that. It's really about our peace and our love and our enjoyment of life and enjoyment and being at peace now. And even if we're not at peace, it's about also knowing that you're going in the right direction and that this is all for you. It's not happening to you, it's happening for you. So let's say you love a person and you're trying so hard to get them to change, but it's really about you letting go of control and changing your inner state and being at peace, and taking and holding that vision, though, holding that vision of them, let's say healthy, whole, loving, caring, faithful, dependable, balanced. These are things that we will hold inside ourselves and seeing them that way, but also it's that they're also reflecting to us what our inner state is. And that's the real conundrum here. That's the real apex of this whole thing, is that, we, our inner state, as inside so outside, as above so below, as in our mind, is how things manifest, from what is heaven, in heaven, bringing heaven to earth. So that's what's always happening, bringing heaven to earth from the mind, as Neville Goddard talked about. This up here, the mind is heaven, basically, and we're bringing it to earth. We're bringing it down into the heart, into the body, and letting it manifest through us. So what's inside this out here, as Carl Jung would say, is a manifestation, is a mirror of what we're, of our inner state. And so that's what's got to change. If you would like some more information on this, I'm offering one-on-one coaching. Send me an email. I believe my email's in there. And you can go also to my website, lakshmianand.com, LAXMIANAND.com. And you can also sign up on my email list and get a free download of my book. That will be about $15 on Amazon. Anyway, have a great day, and I hope to talk to you soon. Bye for now.